Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hey y'all, welcome to Tuesday. And yes, we
Yeah,
don't usually come on
we
Tuesdays.
don't usually come on. We used to come on Tuesday, but it's a special day today
It's a special day.
because it's 1 year anniversary of doing this show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so we figured we come in here and touch up and go backwards and look at some of the things that we have done on the show.
Yeah. We have just a few highlight clips,
Mm-hmm.
stuff to
No,
make you laugh. Remember some past guests that we had on. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
not all of them, because
No, a few clips.
we have we had a lot of guests throughout the year, and all of them contribute to something. All of them were inspirational. Can you imagine we had a supermodel yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
a Victoria's Secret supermodel that revealed the secret of Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
And also, we had an Olympian yesterday. This is the second Olympian that we had on, and that was exciting.
Yeah.
I think that throughout this year, every show that we have done has been interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to touch on some of the things that happened in the past, some of the guests that we had. Not all of them I made it because I have another job.
Well,
But we'll do another video where we put some of the stuff that. What do you got to say, sweetheart?
Daryl, hey, yes, we are happy that you were one of our guests as well. We have had so many different types of guests, from athletes, authors, actors, musicians, motivational speakers, you name it. I think
comedians.
We've had them on the show. So it's been a really fun ride. So much fun doing this show with you all. And here I was thinking that after everything started to open up again, we would not be doing the show anymore, because we're like, oh, okay, so it's just something to do during the shutdown. Everyone's bored, people are looking for things to uplift them, and here we are still 1 year later.
1 year later, doing.
1 year later, yes. So when you guys are on, we already know that Daryl is here, so say hello to us. Let us know who you are. If it's your first time watching, probably not, because we get a lot of people that have watched repeatedly, and we absolutely appreciate that. So
with that, I'm going to start with a clip that we didn't make the whole thing. We didn't make the clip because it was too large. So what I did is I cut it a little bit, and this is when we tried to go remote instead of doing it at home, okay?
Hey, what's up, Facebook? Do not adjust your devices. We are not at home. We are actually in a doctor's office. We are at Dr. Scott L. Rose's office in Rock Hill, New York. He is a chiropractor specializing in Atlas orthogonal. Try to say that 3 times fast. That's a tongue twister. Atlas orthogonal chiropractic care. So what we're going to be doing today is, since we are going to go live later, but we are in his office, and the reason why you don't see Pedro on camera is because he's already on the table, and we are going to have Dr. Rosa demonstrate an adjustment on Pedro today. Painless. So you guys don't have to be scared or anything. And then we're going to ask him some questions. He's going to tell us a little bit about what he does, because even if he wrote it down, I probably wouldn't be able to say.
So we went to the chiropractor, and I got adjusted, and I got adjusted, but we couldn't fit the whole thing there. So eventually we're going to bring Dr. Rosa on live so we could talk to him, and probably shorten some of the clips so we could show you more of that interview.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So let's let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So our next clip, if you guys remember, all the way back 1 year ago, our second guest was actress, comedian, world record holder for fastest talking woman. I had to get it all in. Fran Capo. So we're going to show a clip, and we titled this clip, Taller in Your Headshot.
There's more than just that. So
Well, we can stop it, right?
no, if we stop it, it starts all over again. But
Hello there, Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
And welcome to episode 2 of Tweed Talks. As you guys know, we started this platform so that we could interview all these people that we've met along the way.
This is like a running joke between the two of us. I had said, you know, that someone actually said I look taller in my headshot.
What
And
is
she
that?
just started laughing, and I was like, how is that even possible? It's just your head.
The inspiration behind the book and the title.
Well, this right before the COVID-19 situation hit, I'd actually just spent 37 days in Zambia. I met some individuals and I was invited, and so when I get an invite, I go. So I went just to get a feel, and I honestly never had a desire to really go to Africa, honestly, but when I got there, it was just amazing. It was like a soul shattering experience, if I could use it, which I do make mention in the book about. And honestly, you would have to actually go there to actually know what I'm talking about. So, because my words can do it no justice. Nevertheless, 37 days, blissful, came back into the midst of COVID-19 right around the beginning of March. Things started to go downhill very quickly. About the middle of March, contracted the virus. I was turned away from 3 hospitals, told me to go home and wait to see what happens. And at this point, I'm over there thinking like, okay, I'm on deck, it's, the upper room is coming. So that's basically what I was thinking. So making light of it now, it wasn't such a light situation at the time. The whole time I'm thinking, like, man, my 4 children. That's all I was thinking about, my 4 children.
wow.
What
Yeah,
are
I could
they going to
imagine.
do without their father? There's a possibility I may not be there to scold them, to give them the Cliff Huxtable lectures and to guide them and so on and so forth. And yes, you leave tangibles behind. You could leave money, you could leave trust funds, you could leave all those things, but I said, you know what? I have to leave a piece of myself behind. I contracted the virus probably somewhere on the way from Dubai airport to New York. That's the only way. Dubai is a thoroughfare so I couldn't eat. I mean, it was just, you have all these remedies and that people are trying to come up with and so on and so forth. And my mother, bless her heart, she wanted to come and take care of me, but I forbid her because it makes no sense all of us getting sick. So I had to write it out by myself. By choice, of course. So by April 15th, about a month later, I said, I really started to feel better. I started to feel like I was going to live. And then I told myself, I need to leave a piece of myself behind. This self through literature.
Next up, we have Penny Leleu.
Lou.
From the film Shh. We loved it, Penny. We're bringing her in right now, so she's going to come on and chat about it right now. Hi, Penny.
How are y'all today?
Very good. We
Penny,
absolutely
Penny.
loved the film.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
But we are a little upset at the ending because of the
No,
way
she-
it
she-
ended, and we
she's
wanted
upset.
more. We
She
wanted
wanted
more.
Bye bye, Penny, Penny.
Well, I had somebody ask me if it was going to be if it's a pilot, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
if we get enough good reaction and can come up with financing, well, we may turn it into a series or a feature because
Very
we know there's a lot more story that we could tell.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Sounds good. Now, I got to tell you, we're a little nutty in there.
Well, I only got a cameo, so I wanted to make sure it was memorable.
It's
Where
true.
did you come for your beauty party? Talking about beauty.
No, we won't. All right, listen. I never won any of these stupid pageants I went into. I was runner-up in Miss Sullivan County Teen. Yeah, that's right. I
Who
was
did
happy. I was very upset. And Julie talked me into going into that pageant.
Julie.
Yeah,
What?
she did.
What?
She's like,
What?
no. You should go into the pageant. Then, okay, I come second in that pageant. And then I get an invitation to go into Miss Teen World. And you need to have money to go into these things because you have to be able to pay for a room and you have to get yourself there. You have to buy a dress and a bathing suit. And my parents, I didn't come from money. So Julie said to me, she's like, oh, you know Robert Parker from the Concord Hotel. He'll sponsor you. So, okay, all right. This is really a funny story. Do we have more time?
Yeah.
Yes, and Julie asked the question too, so.
Okay. So I'm 16 years old. I'm in the lunchroom at Monticello High School.
Woo!
Julie says to me, you need to go in this pageant. You have to. I'm like, I don't have the money to go into this pageant. My parents don't have money for this. Are you crazy? She's like, call Robert Parker from the Concord. You know him. So I did know him. We won't get into the whole reason how I knew him then. It was through an ex-boyfriend. We'll just say that. And something to do with poker. And so she gives me, I don't know if it was a dime or a quarter at the time. I didn't even have any money left to make a phone call from the payphone. I call the Concord. I get on the phone and I'm like, can I speak to Robert Parker, please? This is Joanne Mason. The operator said, how will he know you? I'm like, I'm the pool player. He'll know who I am. He gets on the phone like that.
Wow.
So gets on the phone. I said, I have a business proposition for you. I need to discuss with you. I'm 16 at the time. I'm in high school. I'm at lunch. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm at lunch. And I'm like, I need to discuss some business. I'll need to come in there. He's like, okay, come on over. I'm like, I'm at lunch right now. I can't come this minute. I can come tomorrow. After 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock. Such a funny story in our family, I swear. So I go over there. I'm in my like very shiny baseball kind of jacket, which was popular back in the 80s, you know. Cowboy boots because I thought I'm looking cool. He clears his office to talk to me. He's sitting. His shirt is undone. His tie is, he's relaxed. He's smoking a cigar like a big shot. His feet are up on the table. I'm like so nervous. But I'm going in there with a purpose. I go in there and I'm like, I have all the information. I'm like, I've been invited to Miss Teen World. I need money. So he's like, well, how much is it? I said, it's a lot of money. It's $250.
Oh, people don't know how funny that is.
He says, well, why don't you tell me why I should sponsor you? I said, well, the Concord wants to sponsor the winner, don't you? because I'm just going to just go for it. I have nothing to lose, and I'm just a big mouth. So he's like, call me on Friday, and I'll have an answer for you. This was a Wednesday. I call on Friday. He said, my secretary will write you a check. Come on Monday to pick it up. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you so much. Well, that was just some of the clips. I'm going to play some more clips later.
That the title of that clip was a $250 marriage proposal, because as it turns out,
that they ended up getting married.
They ended up getting
That's
married. Many years later. Years later, though. So,
and then the other one with Penny.
Yeah, Penny's clip was titled "Shh" because that was the name of her film, and she joined us back in November when we had guests on from the Urban Action Showcase Expo.
Right.
The second clip was from my high school friend Romeo Smith, and it was titled "Corona" and how it inspired him to write "Waiting for the World to Die." And you guys heard he was talking about his experience and how he was inspired to write a book because he wanted to leave something behind for his children. So that was truly, truly inspirational. So what are we doing now? We're going to show some photos.
Yeah, these are some of the people that were on.
Shawnette, thank you so much, and thank you for watching and being one of our biggest supporters. Oh, Christopher. So that was Vincent Lin, Angelica Cayo. That's Christopher Washington. Eric Zoa? Yes. Anita Clay. Yes. Fabulous actress. Kathy Patty, who was one of our musical guests. Preacher Reverend Demetrius Angelo. If you guys remember that interview, Demetrius was quite a character. It was like he was preaching. Harvey Morris, he R&B gospel singer. His music is really, really cool. I remember when he sent us his new video for us to share. That was great. Patrice DaCosta Fernandez. Patrice is the sole reason why my closet is full. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Next photo. There's our guy, Daryl Brackett, who is one of our biggest supporters. Daryl, there's your picture. He came on and he talked to us about how he overcame his fear of flying after a crash. Lamiri, we just had her on recently. We had her daughter in gymnastics, and obviously Lamiri is a wonderful singer. She does cabaret, standards. Lovely, lovely guest. Paige Morrow Kimball.
Yes.
Got to get it right. Okay, and my brother from another mother, Eddie Carrington, fellow Liberty Indian. Well, I was a Liberty Indian for a little bit. Yes, and that was a really good and crazy and busy week. So let's go to some comments. So yeah, we showed Daryl's comment. He said he loved Joanne's interview. Shawnette says you're welcome. That's what family does, support each other. Yes, and we definitely appreciate it. Donna, thank you. Donna saying happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us tonight. Daryl, yes. Daryl's interview was very, very insightful and useful. And I remember he talked about some of the techniques that he used to help overcome his fear. Okay.
So do you want to talk about clip number 2?
Clip number 2. Okay. So okay, so the next clip is going to start out when it's titled "When Pedro Was Lonely." And then after that, we have 2 clips. So these 3 clips are going to play back to back. When Pedro was lonely, and then when the screen was slim, and our guest was Pedro, and Crystal couldn't stop laughing.
Okay.
So that's going to be a fun one. So we're starting with when Pedro was lonely.
We are live. My wife is someplace coming over here. I'm going to give a couple of minutes for you to come. Here she comes.
My lips were dry. I can't be having dry lips on camera.
And I just,
It's hard to speak that way.
how come you so far off?
Because you don't want me to be on camera today.
Let me just move this way.
There I am. Okay, that's better.
There she is.
I'm here.
Okay, so today we're calling it Music Monday.
What's up, people? What's up? We're going to turn the comments back on so we can see everybody when they come in and say hello.
Daryl is there. Hello, Daryl.
Daryl, isn't that sad? I was off camera for like a millisecond.
Yeah, I get lonely. What?
I just realized I left the refrigerator open. It's beeping.
It's a live show.
You're going to be okay?
Yes, I'm going to be okay.
You sure?
I wasn't okay before, but I'm okay now.
I'll be right back.
Hey there, Facebook. Welcome back. We can't let you go on that one because there's one in this book that's really, really popular.
Okay.
Specifically with the ladies. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
With the ladies. Okay.
Which one is
the what?
Speed, right? Is it Speed?
Oh, Speed. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so, and we're going to tell everyone where they can get the book, right?
Well, it's on Amazon. You could get it on Amazon. Also, it's on, what do you call it, Kindle?
Kindle? Oh, you can get it on Kindle?
If you look it up, you could find it.
Okay, ladies, I hope I didn't lose you. Because this, I'm just going to scroll and make sure I like your GPS analogy. Barbara likes your GPS analogy.
Thank you, Barbara.
Okay, so this is on page 45 of Pedro's book. And the title of this chapter is called Speed. I'm not sure if I'll read the whole thing. It's not that long, but maybe I'll skim through. But there's something that's super, super hysterical. Speed. The first thing that a state trooper says to you when he pulls you over is, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I always think to myself, why is he asking me that question? He is the one with the radar. The obvious answer will probably be a little too fast. That would be my guess. But for some reason, sarcasm never works too well with cops.
Nope.
So I kept my thoughts to myself. But while I was there in my head, I thought that his question made no sense because he already knew the answer. But beyond that, I kept thinking about how people have a huge fascination with speed. They are always concerned with measuring how fast we could do things, as if nothing else matters. They want faster cars, faster computers, fast food, and fast women. We are now living in a microwave mentality world, a world that is more concerned with speed than they are about practicality. People don't realize that the important thing is not how fast we do things, but having the right timing and accuracy. Throwing a fastball at 110 miles per hour doesn't mean a thing if it doesn't cross home plate.
That's right.
Arriving on time is more important than arriving half hour early but unprepared. Oh, that's a good one. Besides, what's all the hoopla? Speed is relative anyway. It depends on who, how, where, or when. Remember back in the days, as the kids today would say?
Yeah, back in the days.
We used to stand in front of a conventional oven and it was just fine. Then the invention of the microwave came along and we thought that it was fast. And then after a while, we stood in front of it, asking it to hurry up. And how many times have you seen someone speeding and pass you by while you were driving, and then later on, you see them on the side of the road stopped by a state trooper? You see, my friend, trying to do things faster than they should be done is not always a good thing. Quite often, it could lead to sloppy work, and it could also be dangerous. Remember that in life we have 3 stages.
That's right.
We are born, we live, and we die. What is your hurry? Take your time and enjoy the ride. And for those men who still don't agree with me, just go ask any woman and they will tell you that 2 minutes is just too fast. Oh my gosh, that
She
is
loves that one. Anyway, Jerry's my new friend.
We were our own guests. Okay, so we're gonna close out on this comment, and this is hysterical.
Jerry.
Daniel Miller. He says, I saw a guy climb a light pole in Times Square on New Year's Eve, so it's obviously freezing. He hung from the light above the crowd and let go. I'm sorry, why am I laughing? The crowd moved aside. I'm so bad, I should not be laughing. The crowd moved aside and he hit the street like a sack of potatoes.
That's funny.
I'm crying. Oh my God.
Daniel has something to, we should bring him on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, on that note, we want to thank you all for joining us tonight live.
Thank you, Daryl,
Tweed Talks.
Yeah, thank you, Daryl, for bringing that up. And
Daryl,
that's it.
Daniel, yeah.
And Daniel, yeah, the TV appearances weren't what I was interested on. I was interested in inspiring people to believe that anything is possible. And, you know, it was good being on TV. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get back there. But that was, the inspiration was to motivate kids to believe in something that they couldn't even see. You know, if you can't see it.
I'm not laughing at you.
I know, you're still laughing at
Daniel's comment.
Daniel.
He literally has me crying on camera. So, you guys, we are going to pop back in probably on Thursday and announce
going to let you know.
Announce Friday's guest. Thank you guys so much for joining us live on Tweed Talks. We hope you have a great night. And Pedro, take us out with our tagline.
I forgot what the tagline is. Love, peace, and always harmony.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
watching
so much.
us. Have a good night.
Thank you for indulging us. Are you still laughing about that story?
Oh my gosh. That was a good one.
That's only a few of the clips. We're probably going to be playing some other clips later on when we come back on. Play one clip at a time just to celebrate the year, you know, just a little bit. So if you weren't in the clips that we show, we'll be showing you probably later on. Not tonight, but, you know, as we go along. We're probably going to have a whole month celebration.
Crazy.
What's that, Jalitza?
She said, you guys crack me up. Yelitza, that wasn't me. Wait, let's highlight Daryl's comment right underneath it. That was Daniel Miller. He was hysterical. Remember when I was on and we talked about Paul Hunt? Here's a video I made for him for his retirement party. I thought it was because you said anything is possible. Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you. We will go and get that and show it at one point or another. Yeah. And we like to bring him on. I don't think I have him as a friend, Daryl. So you can make that happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, Daryl.
Like Mariah Carey said.
Okay.
So we mentioned last night who our upcoming guest is for this Monday, Lorenzo Baronilla. On the 21st, we will not go live, but we will be back on the 29th.
How do you remember this day?
Because yesterday was the 14th, so the following Monday is yesterday was the 7th, so the following Monday is going to be the 14th, 21st, you know, and so on.
I got you.
So it's the 28th or 29th, something like that. 28, obviously, because then my math would be incorrect.
No.
So yes, and then on the 28th we will have Dario Saraceno. His new video just dropped. Dario is another friend of ours who we met on set, and a bunch of good times ensued. So we so on the 21st, we will, as they say, we will be dark that day.
I'm actually dark now, but but the house will be dark that day.
Yes.
Or the show will be dark. Listen, this has been a blast. It has been a lot of fun, and we learned along the way.
Yeah.
That was the original reason of why we decided to do the show, to entertain and to make you laugh, make you think.
Are you not entertained?
Who said that?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
That was in a movie, right?
Yeah, I know. This is ridiculous.
I'm surprised you forget because you remember everything.
Well, I know what movie I heard it in, but I know it's from an older movie.
Okay.
Will Smith said it. He played the fish in what's the name of that movie? Shark Tale. Shark Tale.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
He was trying to act like the big kahuna, and he was like, "Are you not entertained?" But I know that it's from an older movie, so it's not from Shark Tale.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
So we done everything. We spoke to a lot of people. A lot of the people that we spoke to had now gone and done some other things. So we may be bringing some of them back because Art Camacho, for example, he now has a show in the King's Rey Network.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same pizzazz when you say it in English. So you definitely have to say it in Spanish.
Yeah. So and there's some other people that had gone on and done some projects, and our friend Kevin Craig West. He was in Law and Order.
The new spin-off, Organized Crime.
Organized Crime. Yeah. So I haven't asked him personally, but we have to bring him back in to tell us about his experience working on that show.
That's a very popular show now.
Yes.
I know a lot of people watching it.
Yes.
And before Angelica got home, she was like, "Are you watching it? Are you watching?" I was like, "No, I didn't watch it yet." But she was in Albany. But
I did, and I recorded it because
she wanted to make sure that I had seen it. So
yeah,
it's a very popular show.
That is a new show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder, because I said I never watched that show before. The only reason that I went to watch it is because Kevin was on.
Yeah, and that was the last episode.
The last episode, right? So, but he was on twice. So, and if Kevin gets to watch you, remember we're gonna ask you to come back.
Awesome. Yeah.
You look so beautiful.
I figured I would dress up for our 1-year anniversary. And let me tell you the story behind this dress, guys.
Tell me, because
I went up to Albany I had to shoot something.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to be gone for 5 days. We had just come back from North Carolina, and like 2 days later, boom, I had to leave. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was staying with a friend for a couple days, and I was bored. It was like they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna shoot till 5 o'clock every day," and we never did because we were just, everyone was prepared with their lines and stuff. So I would just ride around Albany and the surrounding little hamlets and things like that, and I found a Salvation Army store.
Right.
So, and this has happened to me before. When I go somewhere to work on a project, I end up shopping. I'm supposed to be there making money,
right?
But instead,
you were spending money.
I was spending money. So I walk into Salvation Army. I'm looking for a bunch of different clothes and, just browsing or whatever. And I see this dress. It's brand new. The tags are still on it. And this is a designer label. This is Guess. Okay, so this is not,
I'm trying to guess how much you paid for it. Guess.
It wasn't that. I think maybe like $35 or something like that. And I like that. And here's the thing, I have 50% self-control because I went like on a Tuesday and I was like, I'm not gonna get it, but I hung it up in the wrong spot.
Right.
Like I didn't put it back where it was supposed to go. I hung it in the wrong spot.
So
you guys ever done that?
You got it.
Thank you, Donna. And then a day or two later, I went back and I couldn't resist. I'm like, I have to go back and get that dress. Where else am I gonna find a guest dress for $35? Brand new with the tags on it.
You wore that dress when we went to see Frank Cappo.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to say that though.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So I tried my very best, you guys, through this entire year not to wear the same shirt twice. And I think I maybe repeated like once. But that is the story behind this dress.
Yeah, dressing up is a challenge sometimes. Sometimes I put my right sock on my left foot.
Ooh, that's
terrible.
fancy. But let me show you guys what I have on my feet. Wait, where's the camera? I'm wearing Birkenstocks.
Easy there. This is a family show.
I'm wearing Birkenstocks with the well. So it sort of defeats the whole purpose of wearing a designer dress when you have on clunky sandals. It's pretty funny. It's supposed to be funny, huh? You don't get it. That's fashion.
You're dressed up and I'm wearing it.
And you're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I can't believe you. Where's your Asian-inspired garb today?
Yeah, but I want to see. You got to talk like this, like that guy.
You must have been doing the bench press today.
No, it's just push-up.
You know what I really miss is doing our trivia.
I really miss it too. We got shirts now. Tweed Talks.
Do we?
Yeah, we had t-shirt.
I don't know what he orders sometimes, guys.
Yeah, we had t-shirts.
The Amazon packages just don't.
We had
stop.
t-shirts, so that's what. And even Daryl could play on this one.
Ooh. So hopefully in this new year, because tomorrow obviously
starts a new year
for the show. So hopefully we can bring the trivia back too. I miss trivia too. I need another mug. Yeah, because you only have one of them, and we have two different styles. So I think he may have the one with the blue handle, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, where's the camera?
The camera, I couldn't figure it out.
Weird.
Right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's one. Oh, this is the same style, right?
Yep, we have the same cup.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys, that is all we have for you tonight.
Okay. So next week.
Yep.
Get ready to. Well, I can say get ready to eat because we're still virtual.
We're still virtual, yeah.
But get ready to cook.
Yeah.
We should probably find out what we're going to do and let people, buy. Maybe they could cook with us.
Yeah.
And
if you are going to cook with us, let us know because we'll bring you on. Boom. See, there you go.
So Louise, get ready.
Louise, yes. Did Louise pop in?
Oh, I don't know. But
but
if she catches it later, then.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. With that, we're going to say love, peace, and harmony. And thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for 1 year of Tweed Talks. Have a good night. Daryl, we love you too. What you making? Yeah, we don't know. We're going to post about it. We will post about it. If you want to join us, we'll send you the link and you can join us on camera. Okay. I think that's a good idea.
That is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Elisa, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.